Stop drowning in folders and lost files. In the next 10 minutes, Eilines show you how OneNote can become your digital brain that captures everything and finds anything in seconds. Here's what you'll get. Quick promise 1. End folder chaos forever. You'll never have to say, "Where did I save that file again?" No. 2. Never lose a meeting note again. All your meeting notes will be automatically synced across all your devices so you can access them from anywhere. And 3. Access everything from any device instantly. Your entire knowledge base is at your fingertips, whether you're at your desk or on the go. And here's how it works in practice. Imagine this scenario. You're working on a major project at work, and every day you come across useful articles, meeting notes, and random thoughts that you want to save for later. Normally, you might save these things all over the place. Maybe drag a file to a folder on your desktop, save a link to an email, or bookmark a web page. But after a few days, it can be hard to find all of those items again. You might forget which folder you saved something in or lose track of important details. That's where OneNote can help. OneNote is a digital note-taking app that allows you to capture anything and find it in seconds. You can use it to collect, organize, and share information from various sources such as the web, email, and Office apps. Let me show you why OneNote is better than traditional folders. First, with OneNote, you don't have to worry about where you saved something because you can search for anything across all of your notes. Second, OneNote automatically syncs with all of your devices so you can access your notes from anywhere. Third, OneNote provides an infinite amount of space for your notes and you don't have to worry about saving files or losing changes. Finally, OneNote enables real-time collaboration with others so you can work together on projects without worrying about version conflicts. Now let me show you how to use OneNote. To get started, install OneNote on all of your devices. Next, open OneNote and create a new notebook. You can give your notebook a name and choose a location to store it. Then click on the plus button to add a new section. Give your section a name and then click on the plus button again to add a new page. You can add content to your page by typing, drawing, or pasting. When you're done, click on the check mark button to save your page. To search for something in OneNote, click on the search icon and then type what you're looking for. You can search for anything in any of your notes, including text, handwriting, and even text in images. And now you understand why OneNote is like a digital brain. It captures everything and finds anything in seconds, but there's more to OneNote than that. It's actually a complete system for managing your information. First, you need to have a smart structure. This means organizing your notes in a way that makes sense for you and your work. We'll cover how to do that in step 2. Second, you need to follow a daily workflow. This means knowing when and how to capture, review, and process your notes. We'll cover how to do that in step 3. Finally, you need to master some search techniques. This means knowing how to find anything in your notes quickly and easily. We'll cover that in step 4. Before we dive into the steps, let's look at what a smart structure looks like. A smart structure is a 3-level hierarchy that works like this. Level 1 are your notebooks, which are the main categories for your notes. Level 2 are your sections, which are the subcategories within each notebook. And level 3 are your pages, which are the individual items within each section. For example, if you're working on a project for a client, you might have a notebook called Client Work. Under that notebook, you might have a section for each client, such as Client A and Client B. And then each section would contain pages for each project or task, such as Project X for Client A and Proposal for Client B. Here's how to create a smart structure in OneNote. Start by creating 3 notebooks: meetings and notes, resources and reference, and personal development. Then within each notebook, create sections based on your needs. For example, under Client Work, you might create sections for each client or project. Under Meetings and Notes, you might create sections for each month or quarter. And under Resources and Reference, you might create sections for different types of resources, such as templates, procedures, and contacts. But wait, there's more! OneNote also has a powerful tagging system that lets you add keywords to your notes. Tags are a great way to quickly find your notes when you're searching for them. Just type a hash symbol and then start typing the tag you want to add. You can add multiple tags to a note by separating them with a comma. Next, let's look at how to follow a daily workflow. The key to getting the most out of OneNote is to use it consistently. That means following a daily workflow that helps you capture, review, and process your notes regularly. Here's how to do it. Every morning, create a new page for the current day and title it with the date. This page will be your inbox for the day. Then throughout the day, whenever you find something that you want to save, just paste it onto this page. You can copy and paste text from the web or email, or you can take a screenshot and paste that onto the page. You can also use OneNote's mobile app to snap photos or record voice memos on the go. At the end of the day, review your inbox page and move any items that need to be processed into their proper sections or notebooks. You can also add tags to any items that need to be followed up on. If you're using OneNote on the desktop, you can review your recent activity by clicking on the activity feed in the top right corner of the screen. This shows you all of the changes made across all of your notebooks. It's a great way to stay on top of what's been happening in OneNote. Finally, let's look at some search techniques to help you find anything in your notes quickly and easily. You can search for anything in OneNote, including text, handwriting, and even text and images. To do a simple search, click on the search icon in the top right corner of the screen, and then start typing what you're looking for. If you know the notebook or section where your note is located, you can also search within that context. Just click on the search icon in the top right corner of the notebook or section pane, and then start typing what you're looking for. You can also search for a specific author or modifier of a note by using the People Search function. Click on the search icon in the top right corner of the screen, and then click on the Search People option. Type the name of the person you're looking for, and then click on their name to search for all of their notes. OneNote will show you all of the notes that the person has authored or modified. You can also search for handwritten notes by clicking on the ink search icon and then selecting the page where the handwritten note is located. Then click on the magnifying glass icon and then start drawing what you're looking for. OneNote will try to match your drawing to any handwritten notes on the page. Pro tip: use the Shift plus Alt plus arrow keys on your keyboard to jump between search results. Now let's look at some advanced search techniques. You can use Boolean logic to combine multiple search terms. For example, you could search for project and client to find all notes that contain both of those words. You can also search for a specific date range by using the date function. For example, you could search for created the 1st of August 2024 to the 31st of August 2024 to find all notes that were created in August 2024. We've covered a lot in this video, but it's only the beginning of what OneNote can do. With a little practice, you'll be able to use OneNote to manage all of your information and work more efficiently. To help you get started, I've put together a 30-day OneNote challenge that you can download for free. The challenge will help you set up your first notebook, integrate OneNote into your daily workflow, and master some advanced OneNote skills. You've got this! Download OneNote today, set up your first notebook using this structure, and take one meeting note this week. Your future organized self will thank you. Thanks for watching.